So thank you for watching Dance with Alia. This is a special segment where we get to learn a little bit more about Iran and what's happening there and what's happened there with music and dance. And I'm hoping that you can find some interesting understanding of what's happening there and also some gratitude for what we have in other parts of the world where we're free to express ourselves with music and dance. First of all, thank you so much for joining me. And are we allowed? We say your name? Is it okay to say your name on camera for this? Yes.
Hey everybody, yes, my name is Bita. I lived in Iran for all my years, and I'm so happy that I'm here and you're interviewing me. So the thing that you should know in Iran is like women are not allowed to dance there. Dancing is like doing a sin or is like not allowed. So I will love you to ask me some questions and then I will like answer you back.
Great. So first of all, you were in a major city in Iran, and so that was Tehran? Yeah. And so even in a major city where you would think there would be a lot of information. There's probably more information there, yet things are kept underground. So you were telling me before about how you wanted to dance, you wanted to learn how to dance, but you had to find teachers in secret. So if you would tell me about how you learned about finding dance classes and where they were.
First of all, our government doesn't allow us to dance. So dancing classes are all underground. So it goes like word by mouth. It's like I knew about like dancing classes and dancing instructors. My classmates told me that, for example, he teaches dancing. And so we call their numbers. Everything should be like secret. Nobody should find out, because if they find out that we are dancing, we'll go to jail for it. Or I don't know what will happen, but it's like everything is like secret. So I find like we know that there are dance classes, so we find these dance classes, we find these teachers. They teach us like the place that they teach us is like underground and nobody will know anything about our like dancing. But the thing is, like in Iran, we have like so many different like instructors, and they teach us different like kind of dancings. So all of your Riyaf there, they know how to dance, and they dance pretty well. It's just like nobody knows that they're dancing.
And which type of dance style did you decide to learn, or was this the only one that you found out about?
No, I knew like there are so many instructors, and we can choose lots of like different dances. For me, it was salsa because like salsa was a nice like dance. I went with my boyfriend, and because salsa needs a partner, and I started dancing salsa and learning salsa in Iran.
And so when you went there, about how many students were in your classroom, and what was it like when you first started attending classes?
Well, there was like an estimate of like 5 or 10 people in our classes. We were like friends, so we all knew each other. It's dangerous to go in a class at not knowing people, because you never know. Maybe the people who are like in the class are one of them, and by one of them I mean one of the people from the government. So you have to like be careful to know which class you should go, and you have to know the people in the class.
And when you was it easy to find the address, or was it down? Was it actually literally underground? Was it upstairs, or what was the actual circumstances when you first had to find the address?
Well, the address was easy because like our instructor gave us the address. He did the dancing lessons in his house, and but there are some dancing classes that are like literally underground. But the one that I went was in his like house. So.
And did you ever try other styles other than salsa?
Yes, I did. Like Iranians have like a kind of like dance that is like particular to Iranians only. And yes, I learned that also. I remember a lady who taught me this kind of dance. She, her daughter, and her granddaughter, all three of us were instructors. So, and she was like really great. So yeah, I learned Iranian dancing also.
That is actually also a very beautiful dance style that's becoming, at least I've heard about it more often here in Los Angeles. Some Persian dancing, and that one you don't need a partner for necessarily. So now, what about ever at in community events like at weddings or co-ed events? Is there ever like freestyle dancing at weddings?
Well, in our weddings, first of all, like we are not allowed to dance in our weddings. But if we have like weddings that we have like weddings or something, people dance Iranian. They dance our own like dancing. They like randomly like they do dance like salsa and other things, but only the bride and groom does the salsa dancing or the ballroom dancing. But others they dance in Farsi. They dance in Iranian. Yeah.
And would it usually be live bands or do they play CDs and have a DJ?
We have live bands, we have DJs, we have everything. But the thing is, if the people from our government find out that we have like these kind of weddings, they will come in the wedding and they will like, I don't know what they will do, but usually they will come to the wedding, they will stop the wedding, and people should go to jail for like dancing in a wedding. So in Iran, like weddings are like women should be in one room and men should be in one room. Men are allowed to dance in the weddings and they are allowed to sing, but women are not allowed to dance and sing in the weddings. This is like a governmental kind of weddings. But of course, it's Iran, so we have like underground weddings, we have like private like weddings, something like this.
Do you think that if the government saw that it was only men, like women were not dancing, the women were in a different room, and only men were dancing, then they would find that that's okay?
Yes, that's okay. Men can dance, men can sing, but women are not allowed to sing and dance.
What about on the television? Did you ever see on the television, were there movies where you could see women dancing?
Absolutely not. Iranian women are not allowed to dance. We might have like movies or like something like no. Women are not allowed to dance or sing.
Was that throughout just your lifetime, or do you know that did your mom or your parents ever say that, oh, we used to be able to watch dancing on television, but now we don't have dancing on television?
Yes, like in the year 1979, there was a revolution, and after that, the Islamic government came. So my mom danced, my father like danced also, and they could have like sing and everything. But after the revolution happened, and after our Shah, our king left, after that, we are not allowed to dance. We are not allowed to be happy.
And what about on the internet? What is usually blocked on the internet from you finding out about either even Persian dance forms or other dance forms?
Well, our internet is not blocked because people have filters and know how to get in the internet. So, yeah, for me it's just okay. But like people in Iran don't advertise about their dancing classes on the internet.
What about musical instruments? Is there any bias or preference to having only Iranian instruments and not American instruments? Are the musicians restricted at all from the type of music that they play? Can they play publicly? And the style of music or the type of instruments, if you're aware?
Well, we can like play everything. So apparently it's okay to play instruments. It wasn't before, but now it is. And like people are like free to play whatever like kind of instruments they want. So
And what about lyrics? They would have to play any kind of instruments that they have, but they're restricted from what type of lyrics they can sing?
No, they aren't. As long as they're not saying anything bad to the government, and they could play whatever kind of instruments they want. But still, singing, women are not allowed to sing.
I'm not familiar with any folk style from Iran where like people there's so many cultures where there are folk dances where people dance in circles or hand in hand or do group choreography. Are you aware does that happen in Iran where they have that and just weren't able to do it for the last couple decades?
Well, as I said, it's okay for men to dance. We have like group dancing. Our Turkish, we have like Turkish like origins in Iran. We have Kurdish origins in Iran. These people like dance like very very like beautiful. Their dances are beautiful. They come in circles and they have like a nice kind of like style. But again, women are not allowed to dance. Only men are allowed to do these kind of dancings.
When you were in junior high or high school, would you guys still just kind of move for each other, maybe at home or in the privacy of your own home? Would you ever dance for each other at home?
Yes, we did. Like when we were young, like in Iran, we have parties. And like young people gather around, they dance. We go to dance classes so we could like dance in these parties. So yes, we did.
Okay, great. So do you have anything more to say about your experience there or what your experience has been here in the U.S. since you came in relation to music or dance?
Well, I came to US and I really wanted to dance here, but I didn't have time to dance here. I was like studying like the whole time I came here. But the thing is like I hope like one day Iranians could also dance, and Iranians could be happy, they could sing, not only males but females, and I want Iran to be an equal country for men and women. So let's pray for that day. Amen.
Thank you for watching Dance with Alia.